I'm Emily Lurker, and today I'm going to talk about wood furniture. I'm going to highlight some of the definitions, and there's pictures later on of each of these. Bent wood is made of wood that is bent and not cut to shape. Blanket wrap, you take a special moving blanket and cover the corners or sharp pieces and secure it with packing tape. Book matching, to match the grain of as two sheets of veneer so that one sheet seems to be the mirror image of the other. Carding, furniture is packed with large cardboard boxes commonly used for knockdown furniture. Case good, mainly cabinets, cases, fixtures, and other storage units that are built in or attached to a building base. Flitch, the part of the wood log that is ready to slice into leaves. Half-round slicing, a method of veneer cutting similar to rotating cutting, except that the piece being cut is secured to a stay log, a device that permits the cutting of a log on a wider sweep than when mounted with its center secured to the lathe to produce a rotating slice veneer. A type of half-round cutting is used to achieve plain slice and flat-cut veneer. Hardboard, high-density fiberboard manufactured in a manner similar to that of medium-density fiberboard. No adhesive is used. Hardwood, from deciduous trees which have broad leaves that are shed each winter. Knockdown furniture, furniture that is unassembled or partially assembled. Panel frame construction, a very popular method of making doors, a variety of furniture, cabinets, and architectural features. Particle board is where it manufactures from wood particles or fibers, which are bonded under heat and pressure from adhesive resin. Patina, a thin layer corrosive resulting from oxidation. Plain slicing, flat, is done by slicing a parallel line through the center of the log. This will produce a slightly wavy grain pattern. This is the best quality veneer. Plywood, a sandwich of wood or wood products between two layers of wood veneer, top and bottom. Quarter slicing, similar to quarter sawing process, producing a series of striped veneer panels. Random matching, a panel having the face made up of similar, specialized, selected, dissimilar in color and grain, veneer strips of the same species and generally V-grooved at the joint between strips to simulate lumber planking. Rift cut, usually done with any species other than oak. The rift cut is curvilinear, producing a very narrow striped grain. Rift cutting can also produce a comb grain veneer. Comb grain is available only in oak and produces a very narrow, very straight, striped grain resembling the pattern and white tooth comb might make. Rotary cut produces wide sheets of veneer and is popular for use in less expensive veneer applications. The log is mounted on a lathe and the veneer is sliced off as the log spins around. Softwood veneers are usually rotated slices. Shrink wrap takes a special roll of self-adhesive shrink wrap plastic and covers the object thoroughly. Slip match. Adjacent leaves are laid side by side in sequence in a repeating pattern with less continuous in grain. This type of matching is common in quarter slicing and rift cut veneer. Softwood, conifer trees, evergreens that have needles or cone-bearing trees. Split, to split the wood from end to end lengthwise of the log. Unfinished, having a piece of furniture or wood that has nothing added to the natural wood. Veneer, a thin surface layer, as of fine-grained wood, glued to a base of inferior material. Warp, a distortion of wood in any direction. There are three main types of furniture, and they are custom-made, case good, and knockdown. And custom-made is where furniture is made of a specific project or an individual. There's an example of the bookcase. Then there's case good, and that's where they are mainly cabinets, cases, fixtures, and other storage units that are built in or attached to a base building. The example would be that office furniture over there. Knockdown is where the furniture is sold partially assembled or not assembled at all. And some people refer to it as IKEA furniture. There's a picture of the chair all disassembled, and you would, as a consumer, put it together. Then there's some different ways to package it, and there's blanket wrap, shrink wrap, and carding. Blanket wrap is where they wrap the furniture in it when it comes from the manufacturer, and they wrap it to protect it from when it's shipped. Then there's shrink wrap, and that's where they take the plastic and they wrap the furniture to protect it from any scratches or dirt or any other things. And carding is where they package it with large cardboard boxes. Some advantages and disadvantages. It's beautiful material, easy to clean, durable, easy and natural living conditions, always within budget, environmentally friendly. Some of the disadvantages is it can be easily scratched or dented, can split, warp, or bow, and can be heavy. The maintenance for it is wood furniture has gotten a lot easier to clean. Regardless of the finish of the wood, always dust it to prevent the buildup of dirt. You can use a cloth or vacuum brush attachment. If water spills on the wood, immediately clean it up to prevent the wood from warping. Use coasters or placemats to prevent this. Don't place anything on the wood that will discolor and leave a permanent mark. Also protect the wood from extreme heat or cold environments. You can use a dehumidifier to keep the air moisture free. So just make sure that if there's anything that gets on it, immediately clean it up, and you can use Pledge or any household cleaner that is wood protected that you can clean the wood with. Different qualities. I'm going to start from the high and go to the low. I put a chart in the paper of the different qualities, and I'm just going to highlight some of the main points. For high construction, some of the construction part is the mortise and tenon, joints, doweling, mitering, dovetail, groove, tongue and groove, frame glue and screwed, and floating construction where drawers' bottoms are not glued but instead move freely as humidity changes. The material to know if it's high is wood matches for color and grain. The performance and other characteristics, the piece should look and feel solid. Try to rock or joist the piece. It shouldn't squeak or twist. Doors that are closed neatly, that are square and flush with the cabinet front. Medium construction, limited mitering, rabbet joints, frame glued, stapled, or floating construction. As far as the material, laminate or MDF, particle board or wheat board for unexposed portions of the piece. May be veneered with real wood. As far as the performance and other characteristics, the piece should look and feel reasonably solid. It shouldn't squeak or twist. Smoothly gliding doors. However, you may notice minor alignments or gaps between drawers or doors and cabinet faces. As far as low construction, the engineering kit furniture that has been constructed for easy home assembly. The material, laminate, particle board, or MDF, or low quality wood. And as far as the performance and other characteristics, it doesn't hold up well over time. Shelving may bow if overweight with the books. As far as look at the picture, it doesn't look like it might stand up for very long.